Meek Mill's Twitter rant continues. I think Meek Mill now is just enjoying the fact that he's got new music in the atmosphere as an independent artist, and it's doing decently. Meek still tweeting, ladies and gentlemen. Now he is aiming his energy towards a label that he used to be on in support of Kodak Black. Meek randomly tweeted a big company powered, I know the perk was fake, but I still ate it. Now we praying for Yak Mental. Lil' bruh need his people. Y'all think this a game? They have our people totally distracted. I will never be gay or a rat. I'm gonna die like that, and I'm gonna forever step. I just hired investigators to see who's been starting these cyber attacks against black artists and leaders. I'm sorry, that's not me mispronouncing anything. I'm trying to read Meek's tweets, which is sometimes a very difficult task. He said they making blogs post anything that destroys the black household, empowering everything that level is down. That is from the desk of Meek Mill, who is arguably the greatest and worst tweeter of all time. That's been my thing with Meek from the jump. Meek Mill and these tweets just never cease to amaze me. He can mess up anything. Like, yes, they had the Diddy gay rumors out there, and y'all know I don't think Meek is gay. I don't know what happens in the man's bedroom, but I don't believe the brother's gay. If the brother's gay, he should just say he was gay. He said he's not gay, so hey, the man says he's not gay. Let me just read to y'all how bad Meek is doing though with social media, right? So a comedian by the name of Andrew Schultz, I know him because he does a podcast with Charlemagne that I've watched over the years. So Andrew went on stage and made jokes about Meek while he was on tour last weekend. And Meek saw it, and this is what he tweeted. Laughing emojis. The first time I laughed at being gay, but don't do this with me in real life. I may swing. What? Balls. The first time I laughed at being gay, but don't whip me in real life. I may swing. That is one of the worst tweets I have ever read in my entire life. That is classic Meek Mill. That is one of the, listen, I have read a lot of Meek Mill tweets over the past decade. That is for sure one of the worst. What was this nigga trying to say? I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to say, that's one of the funniest tweets I've seen that somebody made about me being gay. But don't do that in public because I may swing at you. As in, But the way it reads is like, I may swing. That's the funniest tweet I've seen about me being gay. What? I'm telling you, either you think he is the greatest or worst tweeter ever. To get back to what Meek was saying about Kodak Black, you know, look, I like Kodak. I'm on the record of saying I believe bruh is a generational talent. The only thing with Kodak Black is Kodak's got to realize he's a generational talent. I think so many times we've seen people come to Kodak's defense. Nothing bigger than his attorney, who Bradford Cohen is just great at cleaning stuff up. But you know, at some point that money's gonna run out. You know, his friends have taken falls for him. At some point, the money's gonna run out, and you're gonna lose the friends. You know, there have been so many people come to the defense of Kodak, including Meek now, who clearly he's got a gripe with Atlantic, which is the label that Meek used to be on, the label that Kodak's still on. I think he's referencing the label was promoting that Super Gremlin record when it was hot. But in the record, if you listen into Kodak, he was rapping about some very sad stuff. I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Is crazy. That's one of the craziest popping bars ever. I think what Meek is saying is labels are with you when the money is good, even if you're rapping about your own demise. Kodak's obviously been arrested since then a couple times over for drug-related offenses. I don't know, though. I don't want to get in the game of blaming labels for that, though. That brother just needs some help, man. He needs some help. I don't want to blame friends. I don't want to blame attorneys. I don't want to blame nobody around Kodak. I just want Kodak to look in the mirror and blame Kodak. That's all. I want that brother to get some help, and I want him to be back doing what he does best, and that's being one of the greatest talents of this freaking generation. So I'm not going to go there with Meek with blaming Atlanta, because at the end of the day, them folks got a job to do, and them folks going to get bonuses. Them folks going to keep or lose their job over making money. And if a street rapper go out and put out a hot record, and he say, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin, and that's what everybody want to rap in the club, no matter how stupid it is, how would a label look if they told Kodak to change that bar? If they didn't promote that record? Like, sometimes we got to look at this at the other side of it, right? Like, Obviously, I know labels are definitely having their way and taking way too much money from artists. I believe that because they ain't doing enough work. But I mean, to now start to talk about the content and the music, we don't want to get in that game of when we have labels change what we rapping about. That's that creative license, right? Because then people will start to complain about labels trying to change the way we rap. Again, I'm not a rapper. I'm just speaking up for the rappers. You don't want that. Kodak's got to want better for Kodak. Time, love, and support. Let me know your thoughts on what I just said. I think it's a great conversation to have. Time, love, and support is what your boy will never take for granted. Meek Mill uses Kodak in his latest example of somebody trying to attack the rap community. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories, I talk music, I cover sports. I am culture. I am Pharaoh.